Taking a step back in time and understanding this incredible character and trying to get in Bobby's mind. Why was Bobby overlooked by his father and called the runt of the family? So short, why else?
Well, I really get into the Irish culture here, which is kind of interesting if you're not, I mean, a lot of people want me to write about growing up Irish Catholic 100 million years ago like I did. It's different. It's just unique way to growing up. And the Irish thing, well, the Irish pretty much assimilate. Bobby never assimilated. He was always this tough Mick, you know. But the thing about growing up as the third kid in a family where the father only cared about the first kid. And the first kid, I go back to the Irish history, the oldest kid in that part of Ireland, Wexford, would get the land. They'd get all the land. It was not divided up because the land was too small. The oldest kid gets it all, the rest become priests or come here. And that's the way it worked. So Bobby was not destined to get the land. So he was 5'8". The other brothers were about 6 feet tall. They were all big-looking, good-looking guys, and the father called him a runt. And he became his mother's pet. Not his mama's boy, that's not fair. He became his mother's pet. She was the one that looked out for him because she knew the husband wasn't looking out for him. And there's a great picture. If you open the beginning of the book, the first page, inside the cover, look at the family picture. And look who's standing with Mom, with Rose. She's sort of holding him there close. That's her boy.
Yeah.
That's her boy. And so that was his last week down as a kid to go to Mom. And I think that that's where he understood being overlooked. There's no other explanation except he felt all his life like that kid. I think we're all grown-up versions of ourselves as kids. I really do. I don't think we ever. I mean, I quote Wordsworth: "The child is the father of the man." And I heard that in high school from my favorite teacher, Jerry Tremblay. But you are the child of yourself. You remember who you were. The short kid, no matter if you grow late in life, you're still the short kid. You know, if you're the poor guy, I don't care how much money you make, you're still the poor guy. You never get over it. And I do think that you're your own parent in many ways. And I think Bobby never forgot he was the kid that was left out, and he connected with people. In a way, his father looked down on him for that. He said, somebody said, Len Billings, the family friend, said, he's so generous. And the old man said, I don't know where he got that. The old man is terrible. There is an enemy. There is a villain in this book, Joseph Kennedy. I mean, his support for the Chamberlain and the appeasement thing was real. There's no evidence he had any sympathy. He would talk to the Dirksen, the German ambassador, and say, oh, you've got a sort of a PR problem with the way you're treating the Jewish people. It's kind of a PR problem. You got to work on that. What? It wasn't like they were doing anything to anybody. It was just not looking too good. So don't make such a big deal about it. That was his advice. It's all in there. It's true.